Welcome to Dirty Hands Express YouTube channel. Got my little another stand made. I don't know if I want to come up again or what, but I know I'm going to go up right beside the refrigerator. I thought about just locking the refrigerator in right there somehow and just build on top of it with another piece of plywood going across, or do I want to build a wall right beside it and then have that to where I can somehow make a stand to where I could put stuff, I don't know what, but probably food and all that stuff. But I'm getting kind of builder's block right now. I know I got this, and I know I got to build a bracket put a piece of wood right there for stability and one across, so it will be sturdy enough to where it's not falling and breaking. But I just don't know what I want to do at the top. Or do I just leave it like this and put a chingoletta thingy doohickey, a pillow on it, and make it just a bench to where we can just come in here and sit or whatever. But then I won't have nowhere to put my TV. I guess I could put it on this side and have it to where it folds out right here and I can lay down and watch it, or on this side and sturdy that up some more. Or I don't know. I'm kind of getting builder's block right now. I just don't know what I want to do. So I want to rack my brain as I build those two brackets up, and then do a little bit more making it sturdy, because I'm like this. I need to push that in, drill a couple drill holes in there, put a few screws in it to where it stays right there, and I might even put a couple going through the inside, screw it in to where that stays, but definitely going to put 4 anchor bolts on the bottom to where she ain't moving. Alright, I want to get back at it. This is what I got done so far. I'm debating on, I already know I am, but from there to there, and it's going to be right up underneath that chrome line, or maybe right above the chrome line, because then I can just put my sheet right there on top of it, going from there to there, and they'll be even with the chrome line, so that'll be good. And then that'll just give me a whole nother section of bigs that I could put right there. And shoot, I might just put another shelf in between there, from there to there, so I'll have 2 different shelves. And then I have to have that open because this whole bottom section, it has to be open. Maybe no, because back there in this far corner back here, that's a vent, so it has to be open. And then on the other side is a vent for suction for the AC ducts that's right there. And then right there's the heater. So I gotta have those stayed open. It kind of sucks, but in the same token, that it's kind of good that it has rear AC and rear heat. But as you can see, that duct's open. Not with the lights, but that duct's open, and that's going to stay right there. That's done for that. And I can put my laundry there, my clothes, or whatever I want to put there. And I'm still on the cusp on this one, what I want to do here. And then I still got a lot of work to do on top of that, because it'll be shelved off and got trim all the way around it. And this piece, I'm probably just going to leave it singly. And then from that wall coming out here to whenever I shut the door, to about probably right here, give me enough walking room. I don't need that much space. But from there to here, I'll have my wash station, have a water pump and all that good stuff, and a sink to where I can clean dishes and stuff. And plus, all of this will be opened up too, so I could go in here. It'll be kind of, and shoot, I might come down to here and have, well, no, because I gotta have a 5-gallon bucket, so it will be up here kind of high, with a toolbox, and I can just get in there and do the dishes. But I got to figure out me a little seat to where I can do this kind of stuff. I almost thought about just making a bench out of that and have it sitting down, but I ain't doing that. I got to store, and I might be over storage because remember, I got 3 spots in the back. But storage and plus this whole toolbox. And I can put my my foldable chairs inside there and have a little curtain going across whenever I need it opened up or blow hot air. I could just open up that one, and if whenever AC's on, I could just open it all, squinch it in the middle, make sure the chair's not in the way, and have AC, have it suction. So, yep, that's what I want to do right there. We'll see how this goes along. Like I said, the bed frame's attached, just not the top. I need to screw that down, and I'm almost out of screws. But that's where the fridge is going to stay. It does work. And see, I got to have I'm going to have to cut out a hole or something on the bottom of that to where the extension cord can go here. I already got a good little hole right there where extension cord's going to go. So, boy, that sun is trying to peek through. Yeah, it's starting to. I'm going to let y'all playing around in my camper today, just doing a little bit of testing. My board's a little warped, but that's okay. I can fix that. But right here, it's going to be perfect. I got another piece of board up underneath there to where I can tie into. But as you can see, I need to trim it up a little bit. This is what I'm talking about with that door shut. Ah! I had it perfectly bounced. There. I have about 1.5 inches room. I got to cut about 3-4 inches off of it. But my water tank that's blowing away, and I got another one of these. I think it's in my building over there. I know I got another one of these, but I think it's in one of my storage buildings. I can put that right there, put another one right there, put a piece of plywood all the way across from there to there. So I could put, shoot, that might be enough right there. Just that one little tank for my fresh water. And then have a little pump, little electric pump with the sink on top of it. And that'll drain right into it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this. And if you get up in here, I'll round this all off right here to where it don't get you. But you'll have plenty of space. I mean, a lot of space. And I really don't even need to put a sink there. I could just trim this out right now and be done and have all that space for luxury. But I want a sink. I even thought about getting a porta-sink, making a porta-sink, all that good stuff, and have it, because I got those that one extra storage up underneath, and then I got this, and this, I could put the sink, or I got right here, right there, right there, right there, on top. You can't use these. These are for other. Actually, all 4 of these are for stuff I want to use. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Well, that's about what it's going to look like on this side. I'll have my water tank right there. And then I'll have a sink, just a very small sink right there. See, this is what happens whenever you leave your granddaughter alone too long. She plays with stuff. But I got to attach this down better. I think I'm going to have to pull that out and find me a seat here. Pull that bolt, that self tapper out, and just get a bolt put in there and put nuts on the back side and do the same thing on the front. But I want to put the boards all the way up to the toolbox, same thing, and put one in the middle. Attach it all. Attach that one to the ground. Make it look decent. And then I'm going to put a little footer on the bottom of that. And then I don't know if I want to put a door on it or not. I'm not very fond of doors. I might just put a little curtain on it. I just don't know what I want to do, because I'm not just, to me, I think doors take up too much space. Whenever they're open, they're pain in the rear. So I don't know yet what I want to do, because if I do that, well, that bottom one, this bottom shelf right here, definitely has to stay open. Well, not all of it. I could put a board on there and put a vent on it on both sides and still have that for storage too. But this one and this one, I'm not really for sure what I want to do. And then these three right here, and then that front side. Thinking about having to put a 2x4 across the front of that to where stuff just don't slide around. I don't know. I'll deal with that problem whenever it presents itself. For right now, what I want to do is get this built up and get it all nice and pretty, ready to get prettied up. And see, that's where I have the hardest time, is trying to figure out what to make it pretty, how to make it pretty. Got a friend of mine that could do that, but he's so busy that he can't even see straight, so I'm not going to even bother asking him right now. But I think I'm going to cut 3 more boards, I think. Yeah, 3 more boards to where I can build the facing of this and go from there. Alright, we'll get back at it here in a bit. Well, I got my little shelf pretty much built up. Not all the way done, but while I was building this, I was like, man, why do I need to just board this side up whenever I could board up the inside, hang on my cooking utensils, my spatula, my little strainer thingy. Do what? You mean open up the back door? I need to get back here and get to work on this. But back to my subject here. I want to redo this piece right here. I just got it up there just because I want to see what it looks like. It's nothing to waste a piece of scrap wood anyways. But I think right here, even come up a little bit higher, I could put my salt, pepper, my meat tenderizer, all my little seasonings right here. Have my spatula, my spoon, my mixing spoon, my whatever ladle, whatever I want to put in here, I can have it all hanging up right here. So that will free up, guess what, more space. And then get that that flex cord, the stringy, the flex cord that it stretches real good. You can put it in there and still have it hanging and have it, and then come right on the back side, just drill a hole and tie it up in the back. So you got to, where it don't sit there and rattle around and make all kinds of noises. But I gotta figure out what I want to do, or I gotta get my utensils first before I can sit there and set it all up. And plus I want to get something to cover all this up. So, but yeah, I think this is going to be a cool little rig. I still got plenty of room to crawl inside here. I mean, that's the narrowest part. Come on, tape measure. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed. The most narrowest part is, let's just say, 27, 28 inches. Come on now. Yeah, let's just say 27 inches. I gotta round that all off to where nothing happens there. But yeah, I think this is how easy it's gonna be to be able to put my 5-gallon bucket in. That's not the bucket I'm gonna use, but that's the bucket that I got for right now. So whenever this gets so full, I can pull it out, go empty it. So that's gonna be perfect.